So I had planned on just coming outside and solving an issue I had and sharing it since when I worked on a Hyundai, if I said that right. It got quite a bit of views, 800 some views, and that's pretty cool. Felt good helping people out. So what I'm doing today is I'm working on a Chevy Cobalt. It's my pizza delivery machine. Has been, hopefully always will be. At first it was Jiku, but had to get the manual transmission so I wouldn't have any more automatic transmission issues. And I got lucky because I got the naturally aspirated 2.4 liter. Used to be the Cobalt SS, but it's just the Cobalt Sport after 2008. So it has a very sturdy, stout transmission, perfect for delivering pizzas. So let's turn this around here. So we're gonna push this forward a little bit, make some room. We're gonna pull this thing back so I can be dry, and I'll jack it up and I'll solve the problem. So the problem is that there was an issue where I fuel up and then it would take a long time to start up. It was just a hard start. So I replaced the EGR valve up front, solved that issue, another one arose. So did some examining, busy with life and whatnot. Yeah, I just kept working on it. The camera froze for a second, that was weird. Anyways, after changing the solenoid valve, it didn't have any issues starting up after refueling, but I noticed that when I rev it out really high, that around 3,100 RPMs, sometimes 4,500 RPMs, it would stutter. And it would scare me. So I thought maybe I was bending some valves. I had no idea, but after a long time of on and off trial and error, whenever life wasn't keeping me busy, I found a hole. In the rear side of the EVAC system, the EGR. Canister has a hose going from it to some of the fueling components. So I believe this hole is the cause of that stuttering. It cuts off the fuel whenever that valve opens up. Depending on the load under throttle, it will open up that valve, but since there's a leak in the back, it'll cut the fuel and it'll stop acceleration real bad, which feels like a stutter. And there's no broken stems. I pulled the spark plugs to see if anything. I'm not even sure if that is if you could even detect any problems aside from shards of spark plugs being bad. That was another thing. I thought maybe my spark plugs were bad, but I changed those out. They were old, but they weren't like destroyed like I thought they were. So that's why I'm narrowing it down to this EGR system, this whole the exhaust gas recirculation is what it's called. So the part in the back, and I'll show you here in just a second. Let me make some room real quick. Gotta move the old pizza machine so I can work on a new pizza machine. Newer. They're both old. No car payments is nice. I digress. Just me moving all my stuff here. Luckily the garage floor is level, so I could just shove it without having to turn it on, because right now it ain't starting up. It's got a leak, so a compression leak, so it ain't gonna start up that easily. But no worries, no matter. Now we'll move the car. Gotta get my shits up. Keep those. Yeah. So we're gonna back it up to the garage so that I'll be a little bit dry working on it. All right, We're all backed up. I figured since we're in Florida, it would stop raining in about 15 minutes. The only thing that happened is the sun came out. So I got stuff to do. Rain ain't gonna stop me. First thing you want to do is jack up your vehicle. Obviously, you gotta find a good part. Jack it up. Right up under there. Ugh. Got this. Whew. Excuse all the junk. One-handed. Up. I need two hands. There we go. 19 mil. Let's double check, make sure we're good. We're golden. Talk about what you just saw. It used to be an Indiana car, so it's got rust spots, rusted lines. Eventually will get replaced. Let's get a pig blanket. Gonna lay that down. Gonna utilize this tripod, and I'll talk to you a little bit while I'm working through it. All right. I said I was going to utilize the tripod, but it's hard to get up under there. So if you can see, I'm shaking like I got Parkinson's. If you can see that hole right there, I've got the light flashing on it. So, make sure you have an extra jack stand supporting you. So anyways, back to the hole. That's the hole right there. And the EGR a hose right there. Let me lock this. Reach up under there. Ooh. Here she is. So the goal is to patch that hole up. So we're gonna do a homemade patch since that hose costs about $100, and that's $100 I want to use on something else. So. Yeah, we're going to, first of all, secure your zip ties. And then you want to find some sort of mesh. I talked to my boy Jason about it, and he suggested some mesh, but I didn't want to wait on Amazon to bring that to me, so I have the masks that we'll wear when we don't want to catch the COVID cooties. So, got that. I got some zip ties. Took my watch off because, yeah, I don't want to get that all cracked up even more. We got some aluminum tape, and we got some other stuff that I had in here. Bondo-ish type, I forgot what in the world. I really need to clean this thing up. Jeez. Let me see. It is somewhere in this garage. Got some T-Rex tape. All right, right back after the commercials. All right, so honestly, I just lost the stuff and I don't know where it is. And I don't feel like wasting no more time. So here's what we got. Some plastic wrap, a mask, zip ties, and the Hero. What the fuck is this shit called? Yeah. Aluminum tape. So we're gonna patch it up like that. Call it a day. Alright. Just get up under here and see. See if I can fit. Oh, that's a tight fit.
You know what? Right away, that shit is ugly, so I ain't doing that. Let's put the shiny shit on there. Oh yeah. Yeah, this should do. After we wrap this a little bit first, let's do that. We'll use this little mesh. Let's fold it in half. Oh boy. Yo, this is a real piece of work. This is officially a hoopty. Like, I hate to admit that mine is a hoopty, but my shit's a hoopty right now. I just lost my other zip tie. It was almost done. Found it. What zip tie these? One on each side. Oh boy. So the only reason I'm trusting this right now is because I ain't doing no autocross or nothing like that. I'm just delivering pizza. I just drive to work, and then I go to my day job. I drive there, get on the highway, and then I come back. Then I go do pizza gig, and that's where car take most of the hell at. But you know, it should be good. Now, I'm no expert at this, but I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure I need some scissors now. Double. I guess we'll use these little snippies. So first layer is done. It's almost embarrassing, but you know what? It's a patch job. So I take that back. I ain't embarrassed. Just gotta get a little bit creative. All right. Well, Bark. If you can see that, I'm sort of thinking maybe I should have put the aluminum tape on the inside of the rack, but we'll see. Yo, this is sloppy. Well, we're probably gonna make another swing at this if this hole pops open. Nope, when it pops open. Because right now, I got stuff I need to do, and this is not one of them. I have to postpone it. But let me zoom in for you. That's what it looks like. Maybe I'll just get that in there. Yeah. Ooh. Started a slop job, so I gotta finish the slop job. I'm gonna be sloppy, I'm gonna be 100% sloppy. Low effort, no. I made this cool, dude. Such a one of them, I don't like the feel of the clutch. I mean, honestly, it's easier to probably just replace all this. I gotta replace the fuel filter anyway, so, yeah. Here you go. You wanna fix it for like $10? But, second time I mess with it, I'll probably just get the whole hose and fuel filter and put that on there, so.
Scooch all my cars around without turning them on.